Hello guys, welcome to Kweku Tech. If today is your first time here, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and the notification icon below. Today I have two gentlemen here. I'll be telling them to introduce themselves and you'll get to know more about what they do. Please from my left, please can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Paul, and I'm from Flutter, Ghana. I'm the meetup lead for Flutter, Ghana.
Yeah, my name is Shadrach Inusa, and I'm the lead for GDG Accra.
Okay, so can you please tell us how you became the Flutter lead?
Okay, so I wasn't actually the one who started the Flutter
Okay.
Ghana itself. I think I joined, and then as time went on, there were a lot of interactions on the platform, and then we wanted to step the game up, like get to the point where we can organize physical meetings and then all those things. So the Flutter team itself launched a Flutter Meetup network,
Okay.
where all the communities around the globe can come together. We select one person to lead each section of the each chapter,
Okay.
and then from there we can organize meetups together.
Okay.
So that's how it started. So I reached out to the guys who started the Flutter community itself, which was Leslie and then Kokweze. So I reached out to them and they were like, oh, cool, that's a nice idea. So we can actually submit our information to them and then we can join. So we submitted, and I think a couple of weeks, they go back to us. We did some few interviews and then, yeah, we were in. So I was selected to, since I was the one who did all those applications, then I was like, I was selected to lead the meetup section. So yeah, that's how we were able to join the Flutter Meetup network, and me being the Flutter Meetup lead.
Okay. Shadrach, can you also tell us about yours?
Yeah, you know, GDG Accra has been in existence.
But what's the full meaning of GDG Accra?
Okay, so GDG is Google Developer Groups,
Oh, okay.
which is a community that runs throughout the world by Google developers.
Okay.
And then GDG Accra happens to be one of the chapters in Ghana. Currently, we have 3 chapters in Ghana. We have GDG Accra itself, GDG Kumasi, then GDG Tamale, which is the newest or the current one that was recently formed. And then these communities are actually opened. They are open to all developers who are really interested in Google technologies, want to learn more about Google technologies, Flutter, Android, the web, Angular, and maybe TensorFlow, Google Cloud, Google Maps. There are lots, Google has a lot of products. So these are communities that actually try to invest time and then energy or anything, all the resources the community has to push the members who are really interested in all these products that I've mentioned and many more. Yeah, so GDG Accra on its own started some years back, 2010, 2011. And then fast forward, it was running fast forward in 2020. I was then a Google Developer Student Club lead in 2019 in my former school, Dominion University. Before then, I was just an attendee at the Fest 2019. That was my first time attending the Fest in 2019. I introduced myself to the lead and the other few contributors for the GDG Accra. Then through my hard work and my performance and how I handle the GDAC and how I move with the community leads, the GDG lead, which is then was John Awochi, with the WTM ambassador who is Kafui. So they reached out and they were like, oh wow, with this, they will think I'm the one who can take over from here now. That was in 2020. So I took over in 2020. So I hosted the Fest virtually. I took over the COVID outbreak. I hosted the Fest virtually, 2020, 2021 virtual, 2022 that was in person, which Kweku TV was around to grace the occasion for us with some awesome videos and pictures. And we are looking forward to have awesome moments ahead as well. Yeah, so that's GDG Accra for you. And today we are having Flutter Forward Extended, which was hosted in Kenya earlier, ending of January thereabouts. Today we are hosting it together with Flutter Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I heard you clearly, you said Flutter is part of the Google developer
Yeah.
group. So why then create a group for Flutter differently, whilst you also have it under Google?
Okay, so GDG is like, if it comes to companies, GDG is like our mother company.
Okay.
So we are still under GDG.
Okay.
So this is a meetup section of the whole. You see, the whole Google product is huge. The Google ecosystem is huge.
Okay.
So it will be kind of difficult managing all the teams, all the communities under all Google products under one.
Okay.
So we just branch them to have Flutter, Angular, TensorFlow. So each of them have their own communities.
Okay. Okay. So do you have any other communities in Ghana here currently apart from the Flutter and the Google developer?
So then there was Google Cloud Accra, but it wasn't that much active. So so you realize GDG actually focuses on all the products, trying to get people used to all the products or what they are interested in. But GDG tried to be dynamic so that we'll just be around. But for the sub ones, so let's say within the GDG community, there are 5 people or 10 people who are really interested in Flutter and they want to go intensive with Flutter. And because of them, not because of them, we should be, having this Flutter event, always Flutter, or having intensive, because by all means there will be some few people who will also, the community is about 1,500 plus members. So, because of that, so we have to just, that part of the community can just, let's have a community for Flutter, let's have a community for, and at the end we are all GDG community. We all come together to host events together. Yeah.
Okay. So how can one be part of those communities? How can one join the community? As the person is watching us now, maybe the person has feel interest in maybe the Flutter or the Google developer group. How can that person join the group?
Okay, so let me go. So for the GDG community, we have a community website, which is gdg.community.dev/GDG-Accra. Or just enter the gdg.community.dev. When it pops up, when it opens, you can just search in Accra or just type GDG Accra in there or type Ghana. It has a search function where you can just type something to pop up the community you are looking for. So you definitely get us there. Then you can join with a click, you can join the community. If you have a Google account, you should have a Google account or any account at all, you should be able to join the community. Then whenever we post an event, you get a notification in your email about the new event. Also, you get to see all our program outlines, our events, everything on our community site. So it's a way of joining us.
Okay, so for Flutter Ghana, we have our own website, which is flutterghana.dev. So once you visit that website, there are a couple of links there. We are still building it, it's not fully functional, but the basic links to our Twitter page, our WhatsApp groups, our Slack channels, they are all there. You can reach out to us on either of these platforms and then you'll be able to join us.
You also have some social media handles for the Google.
Yeah. So our platform has all the handles also stated in there. Just a button click will take you to all our handles in the GDG Google Developer Groups Accra. That's on LinkedIn, GDG Accra @GDG Accra on both Twitter and Instagram. Yes, but when you visit the community site, you should have access to all that as well.
Can you tell me some of the advantages someone can gain from joining these communities?
Yeah, so joining this community, I mentioned earlier on, you connect, you learn, then you build, right? So people who join this community come together to learn. They meet, I mean, they first they connect, they meet new people, they meet new people around, just like the way we met Kweku TV for the first time, and now we are moving with Kweku TV. And then we are using Kweku TV, and Kweku TV is also using this medium to, I mean, hype the community, right? Yeah. So this is a way of also helping someone learn something new, right? Oh. So we connect, we get to know each other, we then help ourselves together. Maybe I have issue because I connected with you, so I had issue, I reach out with you, we fix the issue together. Then with the idea that I'm learning or whatever I'm learning, everything I'm learning within the community, I'll also use it to build something. So most of the startups that you know around are part of the community. Okay. Yes, most of them are part of the community. There are people who, one way or the other, learn something from the community, and they are using the idea. So this is some of the stuff that people get from the community. Okay.
Yeah, so I think he basically said everything. So it's just about connecting and building. Okay. One thing I will add is when it comes to these platforms, like our WhatsApp platform, for instance, it's just about people with issues that they post them and then we help them fix it. Okay. Let's say you are writing a code, you are building something, you go to a point, you don't know what to do again. You are not the first person to have encountered that. Someone has maybe been able to fix it, has crossed that barrier or something. So you post it there, maybe I'm having this issue, and then there will be people willing to help you out. So that is like one of the key points in communities, the building and then the connecting.
So, your last words for our audience?
So my last words would be like, join the community. Just join a community. You might be working alone. You might think, oh, me, I'm a lonely developer. I don't need anybody. Like, it's not true. Everybody needs someone. So if you are not in a community, just join a community. If you are a Flutter developer and then you want to join the Flutter community, just join the Flutter community. If you want to join GDG, you can join the GDG for the particular product that you want to. Okay. Either Angular, TensorFlow, and then the other ML languages, like anything that you want to join.
Yeah. So join a community is really important because most of us, it's the community that made us, right? Starting from school, it was this commitment within the community that got us this far, right? So joining a community is something I will always encourage every student, every upcoming developer. In fact, even if you are an experienced developer, you should always join a community, help others to also build up. That's how we connect with each other. We get to know each other. And when something, I also reach out to you, I have this, I have that. That's how we do the thing. So joining a community is always something I always tell the students and upcoming developers and developers themselves that they should always join the community. As I gave my keynote speech like this, I mentioned it there again that I encourage them to join the community because that's something I can live with them. I encourage everyone to join the community. Yeah.
Encourage everyone to join the community. Please try and find one to join. If you can't find, I will leave the links to all the communities that they've mentioned here under the description for you to be able to join. And I'll also assist you on anything that you need. So reach out to me on my social media handles. And please, your personal social media handles for people who would like to connect with you.
Yeah, so my Twitter handle is LoopTeam3, LOOPTEAM3. Okay. So that's my Twitter handle.
Yeah, so my Twitter handle is Kojo _Shidi, SHADDY, Kojo _Shidi. Across Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, Facebook is Shadrach Inusa. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This has been another amazing episode. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.